My stepson excluded me from his wedding because I'm not his real family. But then he got humiliated because I just started laughing. I have been married to my husband for over 20 years, and I treat all of his kids as my own. I've been in their lives since the oldest was 13, and I always made it clear that I was simply an additional parent who also loved them, and never tried to replace their actual mom. Over the years, all my kids have given me extravagant presents on Mother's Day, which I feel very awkward about, but they say it's the only way they can express how grateful they are. Recently, our oldest son, Adam, got engaged to his fiancée. We were all very excited for him since we've been rooting for his love life. He gave all his siblings special roles for the wedding, so everyone has been very involved. I've even accompanied Adam's fiancée to the flower shop to choose the flowers for the wedding, and Adam calls me every week, so I never thought that he would ever do something like this. Last week, it was my husband's birthday, and we were having a dinner party at a restaurant. All of our kids attended, including Adam and his fiancée. It started going downhill when the topic of the wedding came up. Our youngest daughter told us how she was so excited to pick out dresses for me and her, and said it had been ages since she saw me in an actual dress. That's when Adam's fiancée said, "Why would your stepmom need a dress?" Everyone kind of looked at her since her question didn't make any sense, so she looked back at Adam before she explained. Adam didn't tell you? His stepmom isn't invited to the wedding since we're only inviting close friends and family. Everyone was shocked since they had been engaged for months, but they never gave the slightest hint that they weren't planning on inviting me. Things escalated quickly as one of Adam's siblings asked if the fiancé was uninviting me or if I had never been invited in the first place. Adam said I was never invited and said it's because I'm not his real mom. Without missing a single beat, all of his siblings yelled that they weren't going to the wedding if I wouldn't be there. They said it was cruel to leave me out after I had been a part of their lives for so long, and even said that they loved me like a real mom. My husband looked disappointed, and both of us were so shocked that we just silently sat there. Adam turned to me and asked if I was really going to ruin his wedding just because I wasn't invited. Everything hit me all at once. The hurt from Adam admitting I wasn't someone he wanted at his wedding, as well as the entitlement of blaming his siblings' reaction on me. So in response, I just started laughing hysterically. The situation was so ridiculous that the laughter came out on its own. I told my husband I'll wait in the car, and only once I was inside the car did I start crying. Long story short, I bawled my eyes out and my kids ended up watching, which made them super angry. They exposed Adam and his fiancée for making me help them with wedding planning when I wasn't even invited. I think all of them vented on social media and declared that they were never going to attend the wedding now that Adam's true colors have come out. Although I was happy they were standing up for me, I couldn't help but be surprised at the fallout. Other guests heard about the situation and sent me apologies while simultaneously berating Adam. I know all of this because he called me yesterday. He said he was calling to smooth things over, but literally started off by saying I still wasn't invited. Then he requested I apologize for laughing. My husband was listening and told my son, "You can invite whoever you want to your wedding, but you can't control who would actually come." Adam lost his cool and got really emotional. He started crying and said I was ruining everything and called me a step monster. In response, I started laughing again.